Hello, my name is Shloka and today I will be showing you guys how lip combos work. I know it's been like a really hot topic recently since the past year, since lip combos really blew up and everybody goes on about like, oh, my winter lip combo, my for work lip combo, my favorite lip combo, my everyday lip combo. But for everyone who doesn't know, even though it's been a year of this, if there's anyone else who doesn't know, today I'm going to be breaking down exactly what a lip combo is and how it typically works for you. Very beginner, very basic level. So we're going to get into that, and also while I do that, I'll show you guys some of my favorite products that I use for my lip combos on a daily basis, and even on special occasions. I'll show you guys all of that today. So I'm hoping to show you guys about 3 of my favorite lip combos today. So one is going to be for everyday, one is going to be a bit more nude-ish, and one is going to be a more bold look. So whichever one you think fits you or your vibe, you can go ahead with it. But I will also be explaining before that how lip combos work, so that if none of these are something that works for you, you can just come up with something of your own with the formula that I told you. Without further ado, let me just get into that. First things first, I'm going to do my base because I have other things to shoot today and I have to go out for work. So I'm gonna get my base done first, and when you have an even base, the lip combo just looks even better. Of course, you don't have to have a full face of makeup to do a lip combo, and that's not what I'm gonna be doing today either. I'm just gonna do some very simple things like concealer, compact, a very minimal eye look, and blush. I think that's all about it of what I'm gonna do for the base. So yeah, I will speed up the whole process of the base and I will be right back. So now I'm gonna quickly set this in with powder, and then we're gonna go in with some blush and minimal eye makeup. Blush is done. Now let's get into the main part of the video, the lip combos. Alright, so what is a lip combo? So a lip combo is basically a combination of a lip liner and a base, either lipstick or tint with a gloss. Now you can substitute some of these steps, like you can substitute the tint. If you don't want to use the tint, you can go directly with the lip liner and then a gloss over top, or you can skip the gloss and you can only add the lip liner and tint or lipstick. Up to you. But the lip liner is kind of important, like you kind of have to have that. So that's what we're gonna do today. Alright, so the first step to any lip combo that I would highly suggest is using a little bit of Vaseline or any lip balm that you have to hydrate your lips, because you don't want the tint to settle in the, what do you call it, chap areas of your lips. You don't want the tint to settle in there and be darker than everything else, because that just would not look smooth. So I'm gonna moisturize my lips, gonna wait for that to settle in a bit, and then I'm gonna wipe off the excess. Alright, now apart from that, we're gonna be doing a bold look, a natural look, and a nude look, as I mentioned. So I'm gonna do not a natural, sorry, I'm gonna do an everyday look first. So let me just go in with what I do for my everyday look. Alright, subject to change, it is up to you if you want to do something different, but this is what I do. So for my everyday look, I use Mars lip liner in 02 Deep Dawn. This is the one that I use typically. Then I go on this with a lip stain, usually 2 Hearts Velvet Lip Tint. This is what I usually go for. These two basically constitute my everyday look, because I don't like to wear gloss on an everyday basis. I just feel like it's a bit hard to work around on every day, especially if I'm traveling. My hair gets stuck to it, so I don't want that. Anyways, I think we've let this settle for a bit, so I'm gonna wipe this off now. So the first step for my everyday combo is the Mars lip liner in 02 Deep Dawn with the Mars 2 of Hearts Velvet Lip Tint. I'm gonna go in with these, and that's what I do. I don't like to put a gloss for this lip combo. So first you're gonna contour or lip line your lips with the lip liner. And if you have like a double lip line like mine, so you would want to go over the lip line rather than under, because if you go under, it's gonna look really odd. And overline it might look odd as well to some people, but it is much more common. But again, you do you, whatever you want to do, up to you. See, alright, I'm not here to judge anyone, not here to tell anyone how to do things. I am just showing you what I do and how that has helped me. So if you see, with every time I've made a stroke, I like to blur the insides of it so that it's a bit more natural, actually, flows better in to the middle. And I'm going to do the same here. If you just keep this with some gloss on top, that also would look amazing. But I personally like to not use gloss for everyday because it's a bit tedious. Your hair sticks to it and it's just not a fun time, right? So instead I like to go in with my tint. I like to wipe most of it off because I don't like too much tint. And I'm going to go on the outer edges. I'm not going to go in the middle. There we go. That is my everyday look. I don't like to use a lot of tint because I want to keep it a bit more natural. And this is how it looks. I really like it. It's really good on an everyday basis. Gives you definition, gives you contouring on your lips while also making it seem a bit more natural and wearable enough for everyday. So that is what I do. And this tint is a lot more pigmented. It's just that I really used very little of this pigment, but it's very pigmented. So you really have to be careful with how you use this if you want this exact result. So for the second lip combo, I like to go in with a lip liner, Edge of Desire lip liner by Mars on shade 12 Brown Mocha, this one. And I go in with concealer and a gloss, which is a Candy Crush Candlelicious lip gloss by Mars. I use concealer to give it a bit more of a nude look, but if you have a nude lipstick, go ahead and use that by all means. This is just all I have right now, and if I had a nude lipstick I would use that. But anyways, let's start. So I'm gonna go in with the lip liner the same exact way that I do for my other one. I'm gonna go in with concealer. Yes, I will wipe my applicator after this, don't worry. Like that. I'm gonna go in with this again to really just put some color back in. Perfect. Touch. We're gonna go in with the Candy Crush Candlelicious gloss. And that is the new lip combo. Personally, I really like this one. I kind of wear this on an everyday basis as well if my hair is pulled up and not in my face, so that the gloss is gonna come and mess it all up. But yes, I really like this. It gives like a very cool 2000s vibe, and it honestly looks so chic and so good on everybody. Generally, a lip liner is all you need to level up your lip game. And I mean, look at this. Honestly, this has to be one of my favorite lip combos. But moving on to the bold lip combo. Okay, so I've still left a little bit of the lip liner from the previous one on because I kind of want to keep it a bit like this. Gives it a nice little contour before we go in with the darkest lip liner, right? So this lip liner is the Choco Butter 14 Edge of Desire lip liner by Mars. I buy all of my lip liners from Mars because they're affordable, easy to use, and they last quite a good time. Alright, so 14 Choco Butter, and we're gonna go in very sharp with this one. We're not gonna blend anything out. As you see, very dark. I'm gonna blend in only the insides, not the outside. Look at that. Perfect. You can go in with a tint or any lip product underneath this, but I personally want to go straight with the gloss. So I'm going to use the Toffee Twirl Candylicious Lip Gloss by Mars, and I'm going to use this directly on top. That is all for this lip combo. Very easy, very simple, and also so bold and so bright in the best way possible. And just look at that. Perfection, really. So this is a bit more of a not so everyday, not so casual vibe. I mean, I would recommend pairing this with a really strong outfit, like a bold outfit, or maybe even if you have minimal makeup and you want your lips to be the center of attention, go ahead. This is amazing for that. But for now, for the video, that is all. So I will see you guys next time. I will have all the products linked in my community post, so if you want to go and check that out, I'll have that link there. And yeah, comment down what you want to see next. I might do it, I may not, but up to you guys to comment, like, share, and thanks for watching.